Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. For 12 News at 10, we begin with our big story. Wildfire season is flaring up, and right now firefighters are dealing with 30 different blazes stretching all across our state. Now the flames hitting hard and fast, and it's looking like a long summer ahead for the men and women who keep us safe. Team 12's Trisha Hendricks is in the Live Alert Center with the warning from the state forester. Trisha.
Vanessa, we're outpacing last year when it comes to the number of wildfires we've seen across the state. Now tonight, the State Forestry Department telling 12 News so far, more than 800 wildfires have burned more than 130,000 acres across Arizona. Wildfire season is upon us.
We're just urging the public to use caution
because it's dry, hot,
and it's only going to get even hotter, and the fire activity is going to remain high.
Tiffany Davila with the Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management says they knew southern Arizona was going to be active this year when the sawmill fire started in April.
Earlier than normal for wildfire season to begin.
We did see an abundance of moisture this past winter, which is great news for our state as we continue to deal with drought conditions, but it did create an excess amount of vegetation. Now that vegetation is drying out. Combine that with the hot, windy conditions.
Those things are creating a hazard for fire crews right now.
In southern Arizona, the Lizard and Dragoon fires have now merged into one massive fire east of Tucson. Nearly 15,000 acres have burned, forcing some evacuations. Only 5% is contained. Now more wildfires are starting to kick up in northern Arizona. The T Fire, about 4 miles southeast of Black Canyon City, north of Table Mesa, has grown to 1,200 acres. It's burning in hard-to-access terrain through brush and tall grass.
We had to use a lot of air resources on that fire because of just where the fire was burning.
Some proactive advice for homeowners: create 30 feet of defensible space.
Removing dead and drying brush and making sure their lawn is green.
And a few tips to keep in mind:
if they're utilizing a campfire, to make sure it's cool to the touch, completely out before they leave. Never drag tow chains. If they have to pull off to the side of the road, don't pull off into tall grass because the undercarriage of your car gets very hot.
Because after all, it only takes one spark. Right now, the fire danger remains high. Fire restrictions are in place in southern and central Arizona. The state forester anticipates northern Arizona going into fire restrictions very soon. Trisha Hendricks, 12 News.